three-point shot is ruining the game. What do you say when you hear that?
Well, he's a participant of that.
I was about to say, like, he's the one that brought it to the forefront more than anything
of it. But I think overall, yes, because people now take bad threes over good twos. So players don't have worse shot recognition.
I think they took bad twos just as much as they take bad threes. I mean, I'll never forget my college coach said, I had a teammate took a shot. It was a bad shot. And I got on him about it. And coach looked at me and he said, hey, we don't yell at our shooting guard. He said, I never met a player that took a shot he wasn't trying to make. And that stood with me because you don't shoot it to miss, but that doesn't mean it's a good shot.
Right. Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harrison at the 3. And looking at the Nets, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Green, and it's Durant in at the small forward. The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Well, I've heard both you guys talk about the handle of KYRIE Irving. Kenny, did anyone in your era come close to being able to do what KYRIE can do with the dribble?
I think there were several, and with the hand check rule, if they didn't have it the way it is, Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway.
Was Iverson in that game?
Iverson, Kenny Anderson. Those guys would have had the freedom to dribble the way they wanted to dribble because of the lack of hand check, but KYRIE Irving is special.
And the other thing that makes him special, his footwork is as good as anybody's ever played. Like that, people lose sight. It ain't just your handle, it's the footwork. It's his combination that's what makes him so special.
That's a great point. 6 to shoot. Harris misses. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Not too long ago, we saw a number of NBA players, balking joining the U.S. national team. Kenny is someone who has played in the colors of red, white, and blue representing this country. Why are players lining up to represent the U.S.?
Well, I think it's also a combination of the teams. The investment that they have in their personal players individually is from a contractual standpoint. They're scared of the risk. So it's not just a player's decision. I'm sure that there are teams that are calling their players and say, we'd rather you.
And we've seen big-time injuries.
And the other thing is, too, our guys now, back when we played, you only did international competition once. Right now, some of these guys have done it 5, 6, 7 times. And you factor in their long runs in the postseason, and that's a lot of wear and tear on the body.
A lot of that. Kenny, of course, you were nicknamed the Jet for a reason. Who do you think is the fastest player right now going end-to-end in the league?
With the ball, right now, De'Aaron Fox. With the ball. Russell Westbrook is probably just...
Ben Simmons isn't too far behind him either.
But he's more speed and power. Yeah. But in talk about...
But
I had a thing one time, and it was they scored. The team scored. 7 minutes and 17 seconds. I scored. It was 7 minutes and 15 seconds. And it was only on an outlet.
Yeah.
It wasn't a long pass.
You got it in stride.
In stride, and then 2 seconds later.
Wow.
So De'Aaron Fox could do that.
That's that.
And this summer, Vince Carter retiring after his 22nd NBA season. That's a record for longevity in the game. Kenny, he's closer to our age than he is to some of his teammates.
Yeah, that's amazing. A guy could do it at this level so long and really help the team instead of just be on the team. He's an incredible athlete. That dedication and willingness has just rolled over into time.
Never had to be the main guy at this stage of his career, always wanting to supplement, help, tutor, mentor, and he stayed healthy.
That's the key.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Curry, good.
Look at how composed Seth Curry is beyond the arc. Takes a shot like that and knows it's going in.
Here's Irving. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Tries it from 19. Another one falls to Brooklyn.
And he is
outside. He feeds it to Embiid.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Irving. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Capitalizing there. It's evident that Irving feels confident scoring from this area.
Irving against Curry. The pass to Embiid. And so is Brooklyn. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
At the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact, and share your story with everybody, and so it kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the result.
And now let's check out the laps, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so, in the game for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Brent. Then it's Shake Milton, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. Mark Myers, he's jacked in for Philadelphia. Howard against Allen. Howard kicks to Thybulle. 4 on the clock. Nets leading by 10. Nowadays, it seems, us dominant centers that are the past decades of NBA basketball. Kenny, you played alongside some of the great big men, including Hakeem Olajuwon. Do you think he'd be less or more effective in today's game?
More effective. Because his value would be easily shown. Because he would get more touches. There's more possessions in the NBA game now. He had ball handling skills. And he had the mid-range jump shot. So which means all he had to do was step backwards and take the threes. We used to play around and have shooting contests after practice. He would win some of those three-point shooting contests, but never took them in the game.
The difference is his skill set translates. Like, it wouldn't be I don't think some of our other great bigs would be as good. The guys who were purely post players, because the reason would be they got a guard to pick and roll now. Yeah. And in this era, they don't bail you out, the bigs, by letting you just go and hang out and paint. You got to play outside that three-point line 80, 90 possessions a game.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. And the Nets with possession here. 76ers getting the bucket.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tipped away. Hey, Kenny, great to have you on the show as always. You've got to come back soon. Promise us you'll come back soon.
I'm coming back next week.
Good.
There's more food down here. It's friendly about here. It's more room, man. I can't wait to be here. A little more air. Everything, man. Everything's more down here.
What a pleasure it was to have Kenny joining us outdoors. He's been in the business for a long, long time.
Boy, as great as Kenny Smith was on the basketball court, he was a tremendous guard, a championship guard. He's been equally impressive off of it. This guy's a mainstay in the studio, Emmy Award winner, truly a special treat.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Nets leading by 6. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, we've seen this one or two times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Here's Simmons. 17 points for him last game against Washington.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Embiid. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Here's Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
What you love about Kevin Durant is he's an MVP-level candidate every year, and yet there's a hunger and a thirst to get better at basketball. This is so fun to watch.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And it's only their first turnover here, so they've done a great job of protecting the rock.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
We're just going to play hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And
half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Green is out there with Jordan, and it's Irving at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Irving looking over the floor. Got a piece of it. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the 76ers. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Out to Harris with the shot, and the shot is long.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
KD, that's for two. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. KD's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Harris LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Here's Harris. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Harris has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Irving against Curry. With nobody on him, there is the tie. Irving's got 13.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Curry passes to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lays it up off the glass. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry against Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Durant. That shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here's Harris from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. He has 7.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Outside, Green. Irving against Curry. Fires from the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. He gets it in there.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
Curry against Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Jordan kicks to KD. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Durant way outside. And the Nets miss again.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
good from the line that time. Here's Harris. And that one released in time, but no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 2 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Milton in at the 2. Howard can't hit. Nets shoot it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Llewellyn. Defended by Milton. Prince misses. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. To tie it up. Curry can't get it to go. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Prince with the ball. Allen kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Pass to Prince. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, I love that Taurean Prince understood the contact was coming, plays through it, gets the hoop and the harm.
And that one falls for Prince. The 76ers trail by 5. Curry passes to Howard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Curry gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Seth Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture perfect release, that is so pretty.
Here's Llewellyn. Wound up there for Allen. And stolen by Thybulle. Howard, the pass to Thybulle. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter.
And if they've been saving a sure thing play, now is the time for it.
Timeout called the Nets. Philadelphia also making a switch. Mark Miles, he's jacked in for Matisse Thybulle. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but you can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed.
Thank you, David.
And even through contact, KYRIE still able to finish shots consistently.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Curry can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. The 19-foot shot. The shot misses. And Philadelphia the other way now. Pass to Howard. And Howard with the stop.
Boy, Howard with the timing bucket. Go ahead, big sir.
1:35 left to play in the final quarter. Irving against Curry. Irving hits the Shannon. Outside Irving. He hits the back eye and he sinks the shot. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 5. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, KYRIE Irving.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Embiid, hits the jumper.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
From outside, off the mark. The 76ers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Teardrop shot. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll say it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now the 76ers with it. To take the lead. Allen with the rebound. So guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Now 8 seconds separate the 2 points. And here's KD for 3. Laces one from 3. Guys, what do you think?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
And they commit an intentional foul. You see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're leading by 4. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul. At the line, your next, Kevin Durant. Taking 2 shots. Gets the first, that puts them up by 4. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Ian Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. Releases. Off target with that shot. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KYRIE, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. We appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our... first possession. Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Green out there with Seth Curry, and it's Harrison at the small forward. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. LeVert the pass to Green. Back to LeVert. Takes a three. Green with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Second shot opportunity. Embiid kicks to Green. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
look at the unselfishness of Embiid. I mean, he's solid at realizing one of his guys is uncovered.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fake.
Now LeVert. After the miss three from Joel Embiid. Outside Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Harris inside the line. Outside for Curry. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Irving. Outside Durant. Over Harris. No good from Durant. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Green against LeVert. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Outside Irving. LeVert in the corner. Offline with his three. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Simmons. Good D by Jordan.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Now to get the whole team pumped up.
Durant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Harris against Durant. Harris, no good. Brooklyn trailing. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, Simmons. On its way from Curry for 2. From the top of the key, he buries it. Curry's got 5 points so far. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Moving with it, picked up by Harris. Here's Jordan. No good. Some solid defense from Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Harris looking it over. Pass to Curry. Over Irving. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of 1.
Every day.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
Prince out there with Joe Harris. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Irving in at the point guard. So that's the Nets spot. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way establishing the attitude you want.
Mark Miles, he's jacked in for the 76ers. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Irving. Passes it to Shamet. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now, here's Thibault. Covered the power on that throwdown.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
Here's Irving. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Bradley finds Milton. The 76ers now. It's a three-point game, and the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Taurean Prince. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Landry Shamet. Now here's Embiid. About the solid outing against Washington. Here's Green. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his fourth rebound in this one. Green kicks to LeVert. Misses the three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Harris inside the line. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's KD. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Where the defender overreaches right there. Durant recognizes it and quickly baits him into the hat.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. 2 shots. And he knocks down the first one. Durant hits them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Curry passes to Embiid. Back to Curry.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that.
LeVert finds Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Curry looking around. To the wing on the left. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I do pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half.
All right, James. Possession. IRVING really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of KYRIE for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Seth Curry is out there with Green, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And so Irving nails both of them.
Not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
To the wing right side. Here's Embiid. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for him. Brooklyn leading by 3. Irving surveying the floor. Pass to LeVert. But Green nailed from three-point land. LeVert's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Sixers shooting a low 30% right now, an ugly offensive performance. Curry dishes to Embiid. Back to Curry. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good by Curry. Shots good from the stripe. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. Up next for the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Outside, KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Durant's got 5 minutes.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Simmons passes to Green, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Wow, Green looks eager to answer that last 3. I mean, his automatic response.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Pass to Curry. Back to Embiid. Tries again. He lays it in.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive end. Indeed, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Irving kicks to KD. Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Up top, Embiid. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Some changes for Brooklyn. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Joe Harris comes in for Jeff Green. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Karis LeVert. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Jake Milton in for Danny Green. KD's shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Curry dishes to Simmons. Back to Curry. For the lead, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 3. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. Irving passes to Prince. For 3, Harris. Milton grabs the board.
He's got a paint stroke. That one almost dropped.
Curry shot is off.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Down low, Allen. They can't stop the run with that one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Goes up again. Gonna go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Great D that time from Howard. Philadelphia leading by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to give the ball back here if you want to close this quarter with momentum.
And that one's good. Shannon.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
It's Curry outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. You got Irving. Luwawu is out there with Taurean Prince. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the Nets 5. Milton's shot is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Irving finds in. Picks it out to Prince. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open 3 like that.
Curry can't get it to go. Nets trail by 6. And on the way from Irving for 3. And Curry pulls it down. And here's Curry who brings it up for the 76ers. Offensive rebound. And Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got his first basket.
You can't let Simmons roam free on the offensive board. He's adept at burning the defense with his athleticism.
Irving. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
There isn't much this fella can't do. Just to prove it, he goes to the paint.
And the new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Taurean Prince. KD's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Landry Shamet. Philadelphia also making some changes. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Green in for Shake Milton. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to KD. And here is Simmons. To the inside. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. It's stolen by Green. Here's Irving. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
his shot. That's big free throws from a player. They depend on in those situations.
The 76ers lead. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's KD. Good D by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter. So they are 2 of 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Harris is down deep, he's exceptionally efficient. Really puts the fingers in a tough spot.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Irving with the basket and the assist by Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're up by 1. A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Seth Curry.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a lead that was reluctant to get in his way.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Oldham.
Well, during the break, his memory, Doc Rivers talked to the team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Let's go. Out to Harris for the 3. The 76ers with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful. Grant wanted the ball in that situation, and he got great killer instinct shown from him, and he gives his team a huge score.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. He can't get that one. Jordan with some nice deep. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Durant. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear. Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Here's Embiid. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. It counts.
Irving is a terrific clutch shooter. He welcomes any chance he can to see these type of shots.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 3. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul. If they have a little time to work with, the most important thing is to make whatever you take.
The 76ers with another miss. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
LeVert the pass to KD. So they foul intentionally.